Hello, viewers, and welcome to another exciting edition of Regional Review. I'm your host, Otis Daniels, and for today's show, we find ourselves in Luderitz, where a lot of exciting things are happening. Come, let's go have a look. The president of Namibia, Nangolo Mbumba, was in Luderitz and he officiated the opening of a very unique and truly Namibian facility.
For Namibia Maritime Museum, and the cabinet further endorsed the idea was consulting in 2004, and by 2009 the cabinet endorsed that idea of a component of the Luderitz Waterfront Development Company's second phase. Thus today marks a significant milestone in the Luderitz Waterfront Development Company agenda by establishing phase 2 through the creation of the Namibia Maritime Museum. This museum stands as a beacon of our historic maritime narrative, housed within the walls of the Luderitz Old Power Station, a structure that has witnessed over a century of our maritime history since its completion in 1911 during the German colonial era. It is indeed a pleasing development that after many years of deliberation, planning, and finally execution, the town of Luderitz and the whole Namibian nation at large can proudly witness the grand opening of the Namibia Maritime Museum, which will document the unique relationship that our people have with the ocean. It is envisioned that the Namibia Maritime Museum will become the ultimate source for discovering our maritime history and celebrating the important role the oceans play. The ocean has played in the history of our country. Not only will this building add to the aesthetic beauty of the town by transforming the old derelict Luderitz Old Power Station into a more appealing landmark, but it will ensure that historical artifacts and vessels are preserved in the optimum condition and made accessible for general interest, academic studies, and for public education. The Namibian Maritime Museum will play an integral role in the properly capturing, documenting, and preserving Namibia's maritime heritage and the contribution our people have made to global seafaring. To this extent, I am pleased to note that the museum will include a cultural program and art events throughout the year, all geared towards promoting cleaner oceans and long-term sustainability. You have created a beautiful space in Luderitz for all those who have an interest and curiosity about the sea and seafaring activities to come here and enjoy. I urge all government officials, educators, students, entrepreneurs, researchers, conservationists, and citizens alike, amongst others, to visit the museum, participate in its programs, contribute their own stories and artifacts, and advocate the preservation of our maritime heritage. Together we can all contribute towards building a living archive that reflects the diversity of our nation. May this museum stand as a symbol of our collective dedication to preserving Namibia's rich maritime history for generations to come. I believe that this museum will not only become a centerpiece for attraction in this town, but will make a difference to the knowledge and understanding to everyone who walks through its doors. I am delighted that we can all be here today to bear witness to this milestone.
So, there we go. Move to your side, move to your side, to your side. Oh, shit. Yes. Okay.
That's why I was waiting. As from today, this 11th of September, the Republic of Namibia, the Karas region, the town of Lutherits has a maritime museum. So all of you are witnesses. Thank you.
The employment aspect of the museum, I think, would be, direct employment and indirect employment as well. We'll have to get service providers from outside to carry out some work in the museum. But for the employment in the museum, direct employment, we are looking at tour guides, we are looking at handymen in the museum, admin officers. So we are looking at about 10 people permanently in the employment of the museum.
The mayor of Lutherits, Philippus Balhau, was also super excited about the official opening of the Namibia Maritime Museum. Let's go and listen to what he's got to say.
Yeah, yes, we're really exciting. I think the day has been tiring. That's how much excitement we've been experiencing. This museum has a lot of, I think, positives in it for us down in Lutherits. Obviously, will attract a lot of tourism, people who are interested in looking at the history, which is very, very rich and vibrant and colorful. I think on top of that, also as they mentioned that they'll be bringing school kids down from across the country who haven't even seen the ocean. So I think that's really heartwarming and encouraging to see the interest, especially from the education sector. I think so. Tourism will definitely be massively impacted, and I think a lot of opportunities, downstream opportunities, will be unlocked because of this. As we know, we had limited things to do and see, so people didn't really spend a whole day in Lutherits. But I think we're adding more and more and more to our itinerary, and it forces people to stay 2 days instead of just 1 day. So we're really excited. I think this museum is world class. I think it's really hard to quantify just how many people it will impact, but I'm very sure that the positive impact will be felt throughout town.
What would your message be to the residents of Lutherits?
Yeah, Lüderitz residents, come and enjoy. Come and walk through there and see for yourself just what we have to be proud of. I think that is the thing. We're already as proud as we can be as a community. But once
Yes.
you walk through there and you see just how rich, colourful our local history is, then you might appreciate it a little bit more. So yeah, let's protect it, preserve it. Let's advocate for it. Let's share it. Let's make sure people come here and enjoy our town and lovely amenities. So I'd like to encourage Bochters to enjoy it. Really, it's something special. We can be very proud of it.